Get this 45 minutes out of the way, and then I can fuck you off out my house.
Yeah, nice. That's how we're starting it, is
Welcome.
I'm back.
Welcome to this episode of What's the Buttons. Mark's with me. We've devoured a pizza, and we've watched Steph finish Shadow of the Tomb Raider, which is... How long's that taken you? 8 years. 8 years. But it's finally done. And, might I add, 100% completion. It was on Xbox, so does that mean that 100%, is that just their version of a platinum? Do you get anything?
No, you just get game scores.
That's it.
Well, that's what it used to be back when I played it.
Fair enough. So, the PlayStation version of a platinum, which is pretty cool, to be fair.
Get the slapping. You've done it already, haven't you?
Sorry. Sorry, I forgot we had this happen last time. I was constantly laughing.
No, don't start. Come on, focus up.
You've bought some pins.
I have.
I want to talk about that because
shout out, Carl.
Yeah, one of the patrons, Carl, he pointed out, sent us an article where I don't know if they're introducing that into every platinum.
Well, he said it was the replacement for
the
PlayStation Stars. Yeah.
If you don't know what PlayStation Stars are, they're like gamer score, aren't they? But
I don't know. I didn't really look into it because I'm
gonna have to look into it.
You got points, and then you could use them for like vouchers, couldn't you? I think.
Yeah.
But I don't actually know what you had to do to get the points.
Was Sony's free loyalty program rewarding players with points and digital collectibles for completing campaigns, playing games, and making purchases. I remember they used to have like challenges that you could see. I don't know where you could see them on the PlayStation.
Oh yeah, it was on the app, wasn't it? Like on your mobile app,
and it would be like
activate certain challenges and stuff.
Like play free online games.
But I think a lot of that was to get the the little things that was on the shelf. Yeah,
the collectible things that no one fucking looks at.
But I don't actually know if you got points for any of them. I'm not too sure.
Well, it says here that you did, or at some point there was some aspect of it where it gave you points.
Yeah, I definitely bought like 2 £5 or £10 vouchers.
Yeah. It's officially ending November 2nd, with users able to redeem points for wallet funds or items until then. Following a refocused strategy from Sony, earned by completing monthly campaigns like playing specific games or earning trophies, purchasing from the PlayStation Store, or being a PlayStation Plus member. So I reckon we would have just got points passively for having a fucking membership running.
I don't think I was even had a membership at that point.
Fuck knows then. Either way, we got something out of it.
Yeah.
It says Sony is refocusing. New members are no longer accepted. Campaign, blah, 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 blah. Why it's ending. Sony is evolving its player engagement, learning from stars to potentially build a new, improved loyalty program in the future, though the current version's financial viability was questioned. I mean, financial viability?
It's struggling, aren't they?
It's fucking digital trophies. What the fuck? And a £5 voucher? What were they struggling with? £5 voucher going on a game that's already overpriced on the PlayStation Store. So, Kyle sent in an article where is it just for Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Yotai?
Yeah, just them 2 games.
So for those 2 games, if you've got the platinum for those games, you can get a pin.
Yeah, there was also a T-shirt and a jacket.
Yeah.
You had to get, I think it was a certain gold trophy for them.
So here we go.
Nice little voice crack straight away.
Ghost of Yotai Legendary Onryo Platinum Trophy Pin. Pre-order $25. Blah, blah, blah. Highlighting Atsu's twin wolf Suba spinning behind her mask. It's a cool looking fucking pin.
Yeah, it's very cool.
That is a very, very cool pin. I didn't actually... All I see was the thumbnail for the article. I didn't actually click on it and read it. That looks fucking sick. So, Ghost Rewards offers collectors items to earn and purchase that are uniquely crafted to commemorate various tiers of in-game accomplishments. And then, this is just players who complete Ghost of Yotai Platinum trophy by April 30th, 2026. will be eligible to order the product between November 4th and May 31st. November 4th, 2025 and May 31st, 2026.
Yeah, so I say I've ordered both of mine, but it says that they come between 2 and 3 months. So
I wonder where they come from.
yeah, I don't know.
Oh, so that bit at the back spins as well. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that actually.
The pin with the mask, and then the 2 wolves behind it. Those 2 wolves spin around. That's cool. I quite like that. And then you got a Ghost of Tsushima pin as well.
Yeah, they're bastards for it though, because I tried to order them both together and they won't let you do it. So
What?
I've had to pay
What?
like £10 postage
Course I have.
per one.
Dirty little fuckers. Why would they do that? Is a Ghost? Yeah, the Tsushima. Yeah, kind of similar. Does that one spin as well? I don't think it does.
Yeah, they look very similar.
Yeah, very, very similar. But they're very, very... Be prepared to wait 2 to 3 months before your order is shipped. Was it Carl that also said that it's rumoured that, they're replacing the stars? That's what started this whole thing, wasn't it? I don't know if that would be replacing stars. Because
Well, that's what I say. It all depends whether stars you got rewards for platinum games. That's what I say. I'm not too sure. I get what he means. If that is the thing, instead of money replacement, they're putting pins instead of giving you like rewards for money.
I feel like... Because what was it? It was 25 quid a pop.
Yeah, like 28 euros or something.
And then 10 quid postage.
Yeah, something like that.
I feel like that's either... Like, that's cool that you get something to commemorate getting a platinum rather than just a digital trophy. But at the same time, you imagine if you platinum every game you get.
Yeah.
And then
it's going to get expensive, of course it is.
Yeah. And then you fucking...
But then you got, obviously, what Carl said in there, that they're going for, 130 quid on eBay.
Shall we see what they are?
I'm assuming that's just Tsushima. I don't think anyone's got the Yoto ones yet. But it's mad. Instead of someone platinum the game...
They'll just buy it.
Yeah.
I suppose it's because it's collectible, isn't it? It's something that you're... I feel like once you put a date on it, where you say this will no longer be available for purchase...
Yeah, I guess it
May
makes sense.
2026.
Didn't he say that you had to platinum Tsushima by the end of the year?
Yeah.
So now I guess it makes sense. But for Yoto, I would just buy the game, grind it, if you're that interested in having the pin.
Yeah, but you've only got until May.
Yeah, but that's easily... I platinumed it in about a week. They're only like 50-hour games to platinum.
Yeah, but you also... I'd imagine we wouldn't know about it unless Kyle would put it in the Patreon
Yeah,
chat.
it's only a select few. I've never seen anything on this before.
Let me tell you, PlayStation.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't even look and see if there's any other games doing it.
PlayStation Platinum Pin. Let's have a look. Platinum Pins. Here we go. PlayStation have announced physical rewards for achieving the platinum. No, that's for Ghost of Tsushima. I wonder if maybe this is a...
What, a one-off from Sucker Punch?
Well, either a one-off or if it's sanctioned by Sony, if they then decide for certain games that they're going to implement doing pins. It would make sense,
because obviously they come out as Sony exclusives, don't they? Before, obviously, they eventually go on PC. But
I wonder if they decide that to do it with every future and relatively present Sony exclusive. Because
I would love one for Ragnarok, but obviously that's probably too far gone now, isn't it?
Ragnarok would be sick.
That's probably my...
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say my proudest, but my favourite platinum out of all of them.
Because that would... If you was going to do it with every game that come on the PlayStation, there'd be far too much. And there's going to be a lot of games where you go, I'm not going to fucking waste money on a pin. But I feel like those PlayStation exclusives, at least the AAA ones...
It means more, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The game you've actually had to put effort in to get. Because obviously there's a lot of games out there that are piss easy to platinum. If you've got a pin for that, it doesn't really mean anything, does it?
Could you imagine if they started releasing like collector's edition? Let's say God of War hasn't come out, and then it's due to come out this year, and you buy a collector's edition for it. Could you imagine if they did like a little add-on where it was like for an extra 20 quid, you can reserve a platinum pin,
and then we'll send it out.
We'll send it out once you've got it.
It would be a good idea to do something like that.
That would be quite cool, because then at the end of the day, if you don't get the platinum, they've still got their money.
Yeah, but it's an incentive for you to actually
do it. Yeah.
Because obviously, that's what I say. Now you're only doing it for, I guess, the joy of it.
Yeah, because it was Ash that actually first like sort of gave me his viewpoint on it. Of he will platinum a game as a like sign of respect for.
Like the devs.
Yeah. And this guy, I like this game so much that I'm going to platinum it, which seems like quite a good outlook for it. Obviously, people just platinum it for the sake of platinum it. We actually spoke about platinums when you was last on.
Yeah, we covered quite a bit.
I think it's just because it's niche, for me anyway.
Yeah, I guess it's not everyone's cup of tea, obviously. And I haven't got a shitload, but I would like to do more this year.
What the fuck have you been playing?
Everything, really. Obviously, I've been playing Ark with you and Jay. Won't get into that.
No, we will for a quick 5 minutes. The most useless.
I'm not going to slag him off. I said I'd shout him out on this.
The most useless cunt I've ever played with.
But you had a fun time.
I did have a fun time. Yeah. I had a great time. 10 out of 10 would do again.
100%. We're playing tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah, I can't wait. I fucking love it.
He is shit though. Sorry, Jay, but I can't get over that fight. 3-on-1, and I've got what's it called? The Pharaoh.
Yeah.
The one-shotter.
Yeah,
I'm
one shot.
Basically playing with a sniper against 3 people, and this geezer's running around looting.
Close quarters.
And he's got a rifle.
Yeah.
Just left me in the smoke.
I have never seen such a poor play, and I feel like I'm allowed to have such a high opinion of it because I was dead.
Yeah, that's the funny thing, because obviously I've listened to what you said with Ash. Me and Jay couldn't hear you at all.
Could you not hear me at all?
No, you just when you die,
you go silent.
I think so. I don't know how it works. So sometimes you can hear people, and other times you can't. I don't really know how it works.
I think
it might be if you're in proximity chat and you die.
Maybe
you stay in that. I'm not too sure.
Maybe it's if you die, your voice disappears, but once the other person's knocked down, they can hear you.
Yeah, could you hear me and Jay during all of that?
The entire thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could hear me shouting.
Yeah,
no one there.
Yeah. Voice chat when dead. Let's have a look. Because I'll be very interested to see. In Ark Raiders, voice chat when dead is often bugged, especially with proximity chat, making you unable to talk to teammates.
Yeah.
But you can try switching your audio settings between open mic / toggle for your party chat to fix it, or use Discord as a workaround. So it's a bug, proximity chat bug.
Yeah, so the only way around it, I guess, is just doing a party chat on PlayStation before you go in.
Yeah.
So we can both scream at Jay.
Dying while using proximity chat often locks you out of team chat until the match ends, a known issue. So I must have been in proximity chat.
Yeah, I reckon so. Because
or is it when you die?
You were screaming at them people not to kill you, so it would make sense. And then you're just calling them cunts while they're shooting you.
I was going livid at Jay. No wonder he weren't listening. That made it even worse because
he's that geezer in it. When you used to play battle royales, he'd just steam in. You say, "Don't start on the team of 4, goes down."
Yeah.
He's that geezer, but he's somewhere else on the map.
Yeah. I've never seen anything like it. It was biblical. Just you fighting for your absolute life, and then
I reckon if I had a rifle, I would have done the 3 of them. They were shit.
Yeah,
they were genuinely shit.
Because I was watching you, and then I swapped over to Jay. And then I literally just see him with his hands in a box. And I was like, what are you doing? Makes sense now I know that he couldn't hear me because I was just shouting at him. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, go and help him.
Well, but the thing is, this whole time I was calling for him. I'm changing between proximity to have a go at these people and try and talk to Jay to tell them to hurry the fuck up.
It's just the fact that I see him run in and then run straight back out and take the longest route possible round, and then to just watch you die and then go, I can't see him
standing right in front of you.
What do you mean? I literally watched Mark's body drop to the floor and then reveal the person that shot him behind him. It's like, how can you
It was
not?
just bad from the offset when our very first game together, he got downed by the Arcs.
Shot a load of them fucking, what are they called? The little ones, wasn't it?
What, the snitches?
No,
or the stitchers, whatever they're called.
No, not the snitchers or the snitches. The fucking.
Can't remember. We ain't played for a few weeks, have we?
I know. Arc.
Because you've got that big bastard that always gets us.
Here we go. You have the snitch, the wasps. That's what it is, a wasp.
Yeah, what's the one? That one that takes forever to kill.
Which one, flying or on the floor?
No, flying that always sends bombs at me and you.
That's a rocketeer.
That's it. That's the one.
Right, cunt.
That thing is a fucking nightmare.
I got a list of them here. So we got the snitch, which is it's got 100 health. Like,
yeah, that's very basic, isn't it?
It says destroy 100, loot 200. Oh, that's XP. Sorry, it doesn't actually give you health. Weakness: destroying 2 of its free thrusters will cause it to crash and be destroyed. Wasps: destroying 2 of its 4 thrusters will cause it to crash, or quickly use an entire mag into its body and it will be destroyed. A hornet, which is the one with like a little turret on the underside of it.
Yeah, they're not too bad either.
Heavy ammo or medium ammo guns are best for destroying hornets. Take out 2 of the 4 thrusters on the same side. Will cause them to crash and be destroyed. And we got the ticks. Single shot of most guns will destroy the side. Then the little fucking spider things. The pop.
Oh, yeah, they're annoying.
The pop, the little ball that rolls around.
Oh, they're fuckers, man. They come out of nowhere.
And then you got the fireball. This arc will open its armor to attack.
That's fucking annoying and all.
Shoot those open spots to destroy it. Several shots from most weapons will destroy this arc.
What was that thing that took us out on... What was that map called? That hard one we jumped on first game and got blitzed by it.
That was a shredder.
Yeah.
That was a shredder. Take out its thrusters with heavy ammo weapons.
Yeah, them things take a fucking beating.
Hide behind cover as it's about to attack. Repeat.
The thing was on fire for about 2 minutes and still took us both out.
That thing fucked us up. Oh, and this tells you what they drop. So what the fuck is a... So you got a snitch and a spotter. So a spotter's the one with the light that shines on you. And then a snitch... It was the one that, the one that like screams.
Very basic, like drone.
And then you got the bombardier, which is like one of those crab. You got the bombardier and you got the bastion. They look very, very similar. They're like the crab things. Weak points, mines can be effective.
You got the big spider.
And then you got the leaper, which is the
that is it, isn't it?
Yeah, the big spider.
Yeah, which is obviously easy to take out, like Jay said.
So stun grenades and hornet drivers are effective at keeping this unit from moving around. Focus on its eye and mag dump until it is destroyed. And then a rocketeer. Break line of sight as much as possible. Heavy ammo weapons are most effective at its thrusters. Well, we've done that with pistols.
Yeah, I hate them. I generally don't think I've actually beat one yet.
You've got the Queen as well.
What is that?
The big fucking spider-looking one. Big, big bastard. I don't think we've had a fight with one of them. I think we've come across one, but we haven't had a fight with one of them. That actually
was that the big... You remember when one of our first games, that other team took out a shitload of stuff and we just kind of stood in the background?
No, that was a... that was either a bastion or a bombardier. So this is bigger than that.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, and this doesn't actually say what its weak points are. And then you've got a matriarch, which is even bigger. But I don't know if you can actually fight them yet. I don't think a queen and a matriarch... A queen, I think you can fight now. I don't think you can fight a matriarch yet. And they're like...
Yeah, I was going to say, I definitely haven't seen any on the map.
That's because they're not on the map. They're outside of it. So if you're in a game, every now and then, if you look outwards, you can see these big fucking arcs just walking around. And that is a matriarch.
Wow.
Huge fucking things. And I don't think... It's very difficult because... all of my like Arc Raiders info I was getting from Instagram, which now I don't have Instagram.
Yeah.
So I don't see anything that's going on anymore. I literally just have to sit there with Jay while he's watching Mr. Peanut, Burnt Peanut, fucking dying all the time.
My knowledge is literally just from downloading it, giving it a go with you, and that's it.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it a hell of a lot more than I thought I would. I'll be honest.
It's good, man. It's really good. That proximity chat is great.
You running around with the flute and me screaming.
And then fuckers trying to shoot us and all while I'm giving them a little concert. Fuckers.
No, it's been good.
Proximity chat's great. Doesn't Rocket League have proximity chat now? Or have in-game chat?
I have not got a clue. I'll be honest, I'm not toxic on Rocket League anymore.
Are you not?
No. Gab is. Every game is abusive to everyone. But I've been banned on that game so many times I don't do it anymore.
Voice. It does have voice chat.
No one talks on it. No one really entertains the abuse in the chat anymore.
Do they not?
No, it's not really that sort of game
Everyone's
anymore.
grown up. That's upsetting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It has team chat. So not. I don't think you could talk to opposing.
Is it cross-gen though? Because a lot of the time we play on there now, it's you play with PC players. You don't come across a lot of PlayStation
cross-gen,
players.
and the chat is also it lets you talk with teammates across platforms. Yeah, a lot of cross-play. Because I turned cross-play off in Arc Raiders.
I don't even know if I had it on.
Yeah, I think it's turned on by default. But thing is, man, like I know that playing on a PlayStation you get aim assist, but playing on a PC is just.
Do you reckon they're more toxic though?
What, PC players? Of course they fucking are, because they can type quicker. Could you imagine us if we could type quicker on old school Rocket League? If you could type with a keyboard rather than having to, we'd be ruthless.
It's bad. You can't say nothing on that. There is no loophole to swear on it anymore. Everything's blocked out. The good old days, we would just put a space in between and just call everyone cunts.
Yeah, used to find every single loophole possible to say whatever you wanted in that game.
Yeah, times have changed.
Yeah, PC players are way more toxic than
do you think?
Than console players. Oh, yeah, I think so.
Because they're the elite. Well, supposedly.
Yeah,
every cunt you play with is useless, but
I feel like if you're going to get a typical sweaty geezer, chances are you're going to find them on PC more than console. I think. I'm not saying that you're not going to get sweaty people on consoles, because you do, but there's some people. I've met some people in WoW that are just absolute cunts, like proper fucking, just the most annoying people ever. I've met way more annoying people on PC than I have on console.
It's only a PC game though, isn't it? That's the difference.
Yeah.
You haven't got a choice but to play it.
Yeah, no, that's true. I wonder what.
Is it not meant to be coming to console?
It's rumoured. So there's nothing set in stone. They've got they've integrated being able to plug in a controller and then do all of your keybinds and make it work. So when Ash played WoW, he played on the controller because he couldn't play on mouse and keyboard because it hurt his wrists. So he played on controller. Fuck knows how, but he got on really well with it. I couldn't. I've never even tried it, but I just know that, like I was saying in our chat earlier, I've been playing this for almost 20 years.
Yeah,
and I've been doing that mouse and keyboard. So I'm not going to switch to a controller now. But it works. There's add-ons for it as well, but like I say, they've integrated it so you don't really need them. And then with the next expansion that's coming out, so the pre-patch for that is coming out in like 4 days. And alongside that, they've like pruned a lot. Basically, every class has been pruned. So you're talking like half the abilities have been taken away and turned into like passive abilities. So now most characters will have like 3 or 4 rotational buttons, and then your big cooldowns are separate buttons. But even then, I think you've only got like a couple of them. So it's all streamlining down to being able to play it on a controller effectively. Yeah. Because like ESO you can play on console, Final Fantasy you can play on console. There's been plenty of MMOs that have been brought to console and they work pretty damn well. So yeah, I feel like maybe in the next 2 or 3 years you'll get like a surprise.
Maybe with the next gen that comes out.
Possibly, because you don't need a lot to run WoW in comparison to how PCs and consoles are now. That you can fucking run it on anything. So I don't think it's a hardware issue. I think it's just there's no real necessity to do it, but I think it's a server issue on how you work. So like Final Fantasy, I think, is cross-play or cross-platform, so everyone can play with everyone.
Yeah.
I think. I could be wrong in that. ESO definitely isn't. So like me and Steph obviously played a shitload of Elder Scrolls Online, but originally had it on console.
So you had to start fresh.
So nothing carried over. So they run on separate servers. So the console players are completely separate from the PC players. I don't know if that's how World of Warcraft would work if they were to do it, because they've got shitload of servers. Like they call them realms, and it gives you a population, like not an in-depth one. It'll just say like low, medium, high, full. And they've got fucking loads of dead ones. So there's shitloads of servers. So I don't see why it would be an issue for them to be able to just have everyone playing with everyone. But then you've got the skill gap of it. It's like the people that are on PC with a mouse and keyboard are going to be
they're
better.
Gonna shit all over.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. There are people who play on controller and they do like the top tier content and they do it very, very well. But the bulk of people are not going to be able, if you're playing against people with a controller. I think in a PvE environment, it's not really that big a deal. But on a PvP scale, it's the gap is too big.
It's massive, yeah.
I think. I'd like to see it happen. They make a fuck ton of money.
Well, because they haven't made enough, have they, so far?
How much does Blizzard make? Blizzard make a year from WoW. Let's have a look. It's just WoW. Doesn't release specific WoW revenue, but it's a huge earner, with estimates suggesting hundreds of millions annually from subscriptions, expansions, and in-game purchases, potentially exceeding $30 million monthly just from subscriptions.
Monthly, Jesus.
Just from subscriptions.
Yeah. Would you pay them, like every month? Or you like
yeah, you pay a tenner a month. So
yeah.
you pay a tenner a month, or I do a yearly subscription, I think. No, I don't. No, I do a monthly one now. But a yearly one is like 60 quid, something like that.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. Or is it more? It might be more now. It's definitely more value to pay for the year. But that's just a subscription. And then you've got so the way it works now is if you were to buy an expansion, you have access to all the other previous expansions, blah, 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 blah. But it's the in-game store with like the mounts and shit is where they make a load of money, because they did a mount that had an auction house on it, which in a previous expansion they had one, and you'd need basically like the gold cap to buy it, so only like the richest of the rich would have access to it. And then after the expansion was gone for a little period of time, that mount was gone. You couldn't have it anymore.
Is this the one you got before, way back when?
I haven't got it. No,
you didn't get it.
I never got it.
I remember you talking about it, the one that was a lot of money.
Yeah, I never got it, and then they
released it to the masses.
Yeah, they re-released it under like same thing but different skin on the store for, I think it was it 60 quid or was it 90 quid? One of those two. Either way, it was a lot of money.
Yeah, I remember you saying it was a chunk.
And every fucker bought one. So I was like, well, everyone's got one. I'm not going to buy one.
Yeah.
Because I'm just going to use theirs. And how much did they make? How much did WoW make from the Brutosaur? It was called the Brutosaur. It was loads. It was loads and loads. Likely earned... Traders Guilded Brutosaur, with estimates suggesting figures between $15 million to $20 million or potentially more, based on community data shown nearly 20% of tracked WoW accounts purchased the $90 mount.
Just for one item.
Or its equivalent in gold / Blizzard balance. So you can buy like tokens. So you can use in-game gold to buy a token that puts money onto your Blizzard account, and you can buy time with it, so like a subscription. Yeah. So there are plenty of people where they'll play the entire game for free because they're earning enough gold in game to be able to do it. But you can also do it the other way around as well, so you can buy those game time tokens and then sell them in the game, and that's how you can buy gold. I've done that many times.
Of course you have.
It's just easy. But yeah, so 9 months ago, 18.38% of accounts own the auction house store mount, which is around $20 million US. So that's just from one fucking mount, just one. There's like between like 20 and 30 different things in that store that people can buy, and most people do.
Yeah, so they're not struggling. I think they're doing all right.
No, they're not struggling at all. Money's not a fucking issue for them at all, and that's just from one game. You think they make Diablo? They got Call of Duty now.
Oh, they got Call of Duty, have they?
Yeah.
Fucking sucks for them, doesn't it?
If I open it up, so you got WoW, Diablo, Overwatch, Hearthstone, Diablo Immortal, StarCraft, Warcraft Rumble. They don't own Call of Duty, but obviously they're all owned by the same fucking people, so it's in their launcher. It's astronomical, the amount of money they make. I think it's the reason why they're the top earners. But it's unfathomable. You think, what was that? That was $30 million a month just from subscriptions.
Yeah.
A month. 30 million.
360 a year. Just for signing up to the game.
Not even playing it, just having a go. Since, I wonder if you can find since release. I wonder if there's a guesstimate of how much they've made since that came out. So, while exact cumulative figures aren't public, World of Warcraft has generated billions for Blizzard, estimated at over $9 billion up to 2017.
So is that
just another almost decade on top of that.
So it's probably doubled that easy.
Yeah. By 2017, WoW had already grossed an estimated $9.23 billion in revenue. Annual earnings, suggests potentially there's such a large gap. Reports suggest WoW generates tens of millions in monthly revenue, potentially 156 to 564 million annually as of 2021. That's
Jesus
such a big
Christ.
gap. It's mad, isn't it?
You know it's at least 360 if they're getting that just from subscriptions.
The broader Warcraft franchise, including strategy games and the film, grossed around $15 billion by 2017, with WoW being a massive contributor. It's mad.
Serious money.
From just it's not even a random game. The lore of it is so mad. Like what we was talking earlier with graphic novels, the amount of books that you've got surrounding that. But then when you delve into other games, like that was just from a quick search finding that Hitman series.
Yeah, and
the God of War one. There's loads. There's loads of stuff. I think I've done an episode on this before talking about graphic novels.
Yeah, you did something with Connor, I think, didn't you?
Yeah, they're really cool. Really, really cool. Even just
I've never looked into it.
Even just like the artwork of graphic novels. Like I know you said God of War or Hitman. Throw another game and then we'll see.
Well, you said about the Cyberpunk ones, didn't you?
Cyberpunk ones are cool, man. They're really cool. I don't know how many Cyberpunk graphic novels. I don't know how many there are. I think I've got most of them. Cyberpunk graphic novels. Let's see if there's a list. That's not a fucking list. I think there's maybe like 10. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Because they do it in like volumes and then they do it in numbers. There's loads and then there's spin-offs. But Cyberpunk is... I think Cyberpunk was the first... Was it the first ones that I read? I think. And then there was like
I think so.
There was a load of World of Warcraft ones that I read. There was a couple of Bloodborne ones that I read, and they were quite cool. Again,
Didn't you get into some ones called like Berserker or something like that?
Yeah, Berserker.
Yeah,
was really good.
I think that's what you started out with, wasn't it?
I think Daryl started reading them. Berserker, because they are written by Keanu Reeves.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. That's why I think that's why Daryl got into them. Berserker. It's spelled Brzrkr. And I've read the first volume. And then I want to say there's maybe like 12 or something. Comic series created by Keanu Reeves, Matt Kind, Ron Garney, and Bill Crabtree. Offers an engaging start to the Berserker series storyline. While I wasn't enthralled by the first volume, I still came across some very interesting moments. I'll give Berserker a rating score of 7 out of 10. Who was that from? Greek God's Paradise. How many volumes does that have? Volumes. But there, I'll probably look into getting the rest of them. Because the thing that I like about them is, how do you read quite a bit, don't you?
I did. I've gone off it again.
Are you a fast reader though?
Fairly. Well, I say normal.
Yeah. See, I think I'm quite a slow reader. I'm not a shit reader.
You take it in more, or it takes more for you to take in what's going on.
I think I take it in, but what I do is I find myself if I read a chapter, I start to find myself not getting bored, but almost like I want to do something else.
What do you mean?
In that, like, so like the book that I'm reading at the moment, The Lich King. So I know a lot of the lore already, but it's really interesting to read about it rather than just play it. So I'm about halfway through it, and I've had the book for fucking ages. But I'll find myself reading a chapter and then trying to like debate with myself as to whether or not I want to read another chapter if I can be bothered. But I'm enjoying the book at the same time.
Yeah.
It's really weird. So
Yeah, that's what I used to do with, because the last book I read was the David Goggins one, which is obviously what you've got now.
Yeah, yeah.
Start reading soon. That's what I should do. I should do a chapter. So I would say a day, but then it went to a chapter a week or whatever because I've kind of lost interest in reading. But yeah, I'd always sit and make myself read a chapter.
Yeah. And
then after that, you kind of decide whether you want to continue with it.
That's exactly what I do. Yeah, I go. I'll at least get a chapter done.
Yeah.
And then if it's like at a pivotal point, sometimes I carry on and read another chapter and another chapter.
But yeah, sometimes I could sit there 3-4 hours and read. Other times 20 minutes, and I think that's enough for me.
Yeah.
I think you just got to be in the right mood for it.
Yeah, I think it's helping not being on social media.
Oh, 100%.
So like there was a whole fucking... I watched all of the cinematics for World of Warcraft, and it was 4 hours long.
Yeah.
And I watched the entire thing over like 2 days. And I watched it, not like just put it on in the background. I fucking watched it. And from that point, that just got me a little bit more amped up to read some more books about WoW. But yeah, definitely not sitting on your phone endlessly scrolling. It just gives you more of an attention span to be able to do those kind of things, which is ironic, having a conversation where I've just said I can only read one chapter and then I need to do something else.
Yeah, but I used to do the same. I'll admit it. I'll read a chapter and I'll say, why are you debating to read another one? You're sitting there scrolling.
Yeah.
And then it draws you away and you think, oh,
yeah.
Can I be fucking bothered now?
Yeah, that was the worst one. I used to do that all the fucking time. Yeah. Stop halfway through a chapter.
I think it's safe to say you were probably a lot worse with it than me.
100%.
But I understand what you mean. You do something, and then it's like, well, we'll scroll for a bit, and then I'll go back to it, and then you never do. Yeah,
never do. Because me and Steph were obviously talking about screen time and stuff, and that's what started the getting rid of social media. And I was chatting to my mate Rosie about it, because she was like, I've messaged you on Instagram, like, where have you been? And I was like, oh, shit, sorry, like, I've deleted it.
Yeah.
And then explained it to her, and she was like, "Oh, fucking hell." She's like, "Yeah, no, I really want to as well." And I was like, "Well, just do it." And she was like, "Oh, my boyfriend Cam was chatting to me about it, and what was he calling her? Doom Scroll Rosie, some shit like that." Because she was saying, she was like, I'm spending like 6-7 hours a day on my phone."
Fucking hell, man.
I was like, "Shit." I was like, there were some days where I was near that, but I think like the general was between like 4 and 5 hours a day. And then she was talking about her sister, because she was like, my dad pulled me and my sister because he found out that how big my screen time was, and then wanted to see Mia's screen time. 11 hours her sister sits on her phone a day. 11 hours. How do you do that?
I mean, us in the group chat is probably not far from that. Back in the day, that used to take up an evening.
That one Saturday.
Oh, don't. We'll never bring that back up. Shout out, Roman.
11 hours is mad.
Yeah, that's too much.
11 hours on your phone. That's just like brain mushy.
Well, that's just literally from the moment you get up, isn't it, really?
Wake up and scroll.
Yeah.
Wake up and scroll.
Which I'm assuming you used to do as well.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'd wake up, and if I was brushing my teeth like 4 in the morning, I'm scrolling on my phone. And then
mad,
come downstairs while I'm waiting for the kettle to boil, I'm scrolling on my phone, get to work, like sit in the yard, waiting for everyone to turn up, scrolling on your phone.
Do you still do it as well? Because I said it to you boys the other day. What do you do when you're having a shit? I instantly pull up my phone to scroll. I still do it. I've been off social media, a week?
Yeah, I pull out, so sometimes I just don't go on my phone, and then which I find alien, because I remember being a kid and you'd read like the back of a bottle of bleach.
Yeah.
or like a book or any
just looking around the room for stuff.
Anything that was by the toilet that had text on it, you'd read it like an ancient scroll while you're banging out a dirty one.
I've just got in a habit of texting you when I'm having a shit.
It works. Are you shitting? Yeah, I'm shitting too. Nice. Yeah, sometimes I just won't look at anything, and then other times I'll just open up YouTube because I've usually always got a video that I'm like halfway through.
Yeah.
But even YouTube is a fucker because you've got YouTube Shorts. But when you open up YouTube, the Shorts are right there when you scroll down. Like you scroll down a tiny bit. I'm pretty sure if I do it now. And it's just annoying because they look like the videos.
Yeah.
But they also tailor it to what you're watching as well. So like there's a streamer that I'm watching called Zaru for WoW. He's a very cool guy. So I just watch a lot of his live streams and a lot of his clips and stuff like that. So now whenever I open YouTube, so I've got one of his videos open now. But like YouTube video, straight, shorts.
Just a fat man in the games with a six pack.
Yeah. Football. And then something else I noticed, they do games on YouTube now as well.
Really? Of course
yeah.
they do.
I didn't notice that. I played that whole.io one for a good couple of hours, and then I was like, no, this isn't. Steph pointed out, she was like, it's no different to just scrolling because that is just mind-numbing games.
Yeah, I guess.
So
at least you're gaming though.
I was like, yeah, no, maybe I can just say I'm not interested. I didn't realise I could do that. But yeah, more fucking shorts. I wish there was a way for me more games. I just said I'm not interested.
Yeah. Well, we'll try again 5 scrolls later, won't it?
That's what I do. But it's the watching YouTube. I'm taking it in and actually understanding what I'm watching.
Yeah, it's not just background noise.
Yeah, it's just weird that you have to sit here and have a conversation about it like it's a fucking big thing.
It's a fucking AA meeting.
Yeah, like you look how proud I am of myself that I'm not just fucking sitting here scrolling on my phone.
Yeah, I've done a week without it. I'm fucking better than you.
Yeah, pretty much. It's bad. It's really bad. It was probably a good time, to be fair, to crack open the Steam Deck again.
Crack open the tinny.
Crack open the tinnies and snort the lines.
Oh.
But the Steam Deck would probably be a good shout now because I genuinely feel like that was possibly one of the diminishing factors to me not playing the Steam Deck so much was because I was just addicted to my phone.
You're probably not wrong because obviously going back to not the company I've just left but the one before, when you first got your Steam Deck, do you remember you used to bring it on site?
Yeah.
And we used to just sit on site and sometimes play it.
Yeah.
Phone to go away and the Steam Deck would come out for an hour or two.
Yeah, because you're playing with that. And I feel like even then, like when towards the end of me not playing it, I would find that I would stop, like reading the books, and just scroll.
Yeah.
It's like, but you've got a game in front of you. If that's not fulfilling enough on your brain, then there's something wrong. But that is what that short format fucking instant dopamine hit constantly.
You say that, obviously it is just short clips, but like you say, you lose 2-3 hours. It's not like you just sit there for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you come away from it and play your game or whatever again. You've just wasted 3 hours.
Yeah. But that's the thing though, is that you're being endlessly hit with a dopamine hit.
Yeah.
So you're just constantly scrolling through trying to find the fucking random videos. I mean, don't get me wrong, I miss the AI fat people shitting on themselves. I miss that.
I do miss the odd funny video from recently.
I won't lie, it's funny. But we have to make do somewhere else. Have to hope I see someone fall over in London.
Well, we know you have.
You think about the woman face planting and all. I think I'm quite a nice, empathetic person, but if you're wondering what we're laughing at, I was driving to Acton, and the road that I was on, it had, I don't know why it was there, because it's so stupid in hindsight, but it had like a bicycle lane over the road, but it was made out of cobblestones. It's like, why would you make a bicycle lane made out of cobblestones? That's just a recipe for disaster. And exactly what happened was a woman was riding down on a bike, and like one of them normal like bikes with the baskets on them and shit, like not a Boris bike, but just like a normal bike.
Yeah.
And all I heard was was the ring of the bell on the bike, and I looked over, and she'd locked the front wheel up, and then face planted just skidding down these cobblestones, and I was just laughing. And just carried on driving. I didn't feel terrible at the time, and I kind of still don't, because it was funny.
The same thing happened the other day. Funny enough, my new spick was driving me to the station, dropping me to where I go, and he just went. He goes, "I felt bad this morning." It was like, there was an old woman crossing the road there, and she fell over. I was like, "Did you get out and help?" He goes, "No, I just carried on driving, but I felt bad for her."
It's like when I was driving a site years ago, and it was like fucking like 4 a.m. or some shit. Because I used to work in West London, but I used to drive to West London in my own car every day. So to beat the traffic, I was like, fuck it, I'll just leave earlier for work, beat the traffic, get the site, and then go back to sleep, which is what I used to do for fucking ages. And I will never forget, about 4 a.m. or something. And then I come to a T-junction, and then just seeing some geezer fly over the speed bump on a moped and fully Superman, and then just disappear. And I was like, what the fuck? And I drove onto the T-junction and then just looked and just see him on the floor, but then see him get up. So I just carried on driving because I wanted to go to site and go to sleep. He obviously didn't see the speed bump. He just went flying, just ET style, just over the fucking speed bump. 4 a.m. Well, I'm not getting out and helping. I'm going to sleep. I was like 10 minutes from site. I was like, I ain't doing that. Felt like one of those ones where if you get out and help, you're going to be there for a couple of hours. I was like, no, it's not me. Let someone else deal with that.
I love London.
Brutal, innit? What we got? Fucking in standard blah, 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 with the deluxe series. This is back to the Berserker.
We're actually getting back on topic now. I don't know how we got so off topic.
Series, collecting 3 standard volumes per book in a hardcover format. Currently up to deluxe volume 14, covering up to standard volume 42. Oh, I don't understand that at all. These are the original single volume releases with over 40 volumes published. Deluxe volume 1 to 14 cover up to. Why is it sounding like fucking?
Sounded very complicated. Doesn't
it? Deluxe volume 1 to 4 cover up to standard volume 42 and the official guidebook. Volume 14 includes volumes 40, 41 and the official guidebook. What?
So the standard volumes...
It has 12 issues.
Yeah. But there's like 42 books. So many in each volume, I guess.
But I don't understand. What's the difference between a volume and an issue?
There's probably so many issues in a volume.
Yeah, certain volumes in an issue, maybe. So there must be 12 books with up to 40 volumes within those 12 books.
I'm guessing that's how it is. There's a lot of books.
Yeah, lot of books.
And you've read like one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. This is volume 1. So how many? There's 144 pages. So there's volume 2, volume 3. So what's an issue then?
I don't know. You fucking lost me on this.
Either way, get some graphic novels because they're fun.
Yeah, I'm going to start getting into some lore of games because I've gamed for, since as far as I can remember, but I've never been into lore.
Yeah, so the only comparison that I've got for it is something like WoW, and I can say that it definitely makes the game richer.
Yeah. Because
you understand it. It's like there's shitloads of dungeons that you do where you don't particularly know why you're there or what you're doing. And then when you read specific books surrounding various parts of lore, that's when you start to realise that some of these dungeons go, oh fuck, I know what the what the genesis was to me being here in this dungeon, and I know what this dungeon's about because I've read an entire book about it. I know why this character's doing this. I know why this has happened.
Would you ever recommend reading before playing, or would you always go play it and then understand after?
I think that you'd have both benefits. I feel like I feel like you could play the game and get an initial interest in a franchise, and then go, I want to know more about the lore of this.
Yeah.
And then go reading the books because it helps you either way. But at the same time, if you read all the lore of a franchise via book format and then play the game, I reckon, like if you was to read all of the lore books surrounding World of Warcraft and then start playing World of Warcraft, it's not gonna make you play any better, but it's gonna make you understand the game a lot more going in. But it's not a necessity. It's more like just an add-on. So I feel like either way, it works pretty well.
Yeah, it's like reading a book and then watching a film.
Yeah. It just makes it more engaging. I don't know if the God of War one that I sent you is. I don't know if that was lore based or if it was just a novelization of the actual game itself. So, like, if you get it and read it...
didn't really give you much, did it? It just showed the cover, which was obviously the same cover as the game.
Yeah, so you think...
it might have just been the game made into a book.
Yeah, am I just going to read the storyline of the game that I've got a platinum for? Is there any point? There are...
I haven't actually platinum that one.
Have you not? I thought you had.
No, the 2018 one, I was going to go back and do it.
There were comics for it, but they have been discontinued. So I'd imagine you can buy them, but they're the comics. What is the Amazon graphic? Was that the novelization of it? God of War takes on the world of Norse gods, starting with a cult of bear berserkers. Well, that's not that then, but that is on Amazon for. Fuck it. Do you have a Kindle?
No. I was going to get one, but...
Yeah, see, everything's on Kindle now. There's a lot... That's the problem with a lot of these lore books for gaming. A lot of them are available on Kindle, but they're not available on paperback. That's why I was saying to you, a lot of the stuff that I bought was on Vinted and eBay.
Yeah.
Was because they've like been discontinued. So you have to get them elsewhere. But it looks like they're... Oh... Yeah, God of War Volume 2, Fallen God, God of War 2. Yeah, they've got their own books. I just don't know if that novelization one I sent you was the thingy. But yeah, we'll wrap it there. Fuck it.
Yeah.
They've had their time. See you later, everyone. Hooroo.
Hooroo.